is there something kind of top of mind you can kind of think of that, a lot of bride and grooms, they just, God, they forget this. This is something, or this is, I'm really surprised. I've done 9 years of weddings. I'm really surprised. This is just something that, God, they keep forgetting. It's such an important thing, but man, they just keep forgetting. Anything on top of mind, just at the beginning, you can think of that would help
Uh,
people right off the bat. What kind of things would they want to?
well, I would certainly. There's no such thing as, I would say, one same thing across all the couples that they would forget, right? But I do see the tendency in the past couple of years, of course, with prices going up and just Pinterest throwing out all kinds of different new ideas in couples. So I'm noticing that couples starting to plan weddings themselves versus hiring a wedding planner, but they do put more value in the coordinator on the day off. So in my services, besides the planning services, we do provide a day of coordination service only, where we sort of come in. Well, there's a month of planner included there. So we come in 30 days before to make sure everything is finalized correctly. We help the couples to finally take the planner head off, put the bride head on so she can go and get her mani-pedis and things like that. So within that 30-day period, I am noticing kind of the same tendency where couples, it's not that they forget, they just simply don't have enough experience planning weddings because it's normal, right? You would want to plan your wedding once in your lifetime. So, but when we come in, we do notice a lot of little things. Even with the wedding we worked last time with you, with Vanessa and Matthew, there are some things that couples just don't know that they need that. And sometimes, as a planner, I would come in and I would ask them for all the information that they got from wedding vendors and what they booked them for and everything. And just knowing what those things are, what the wedding language is, reviewing the invoices and contracts, I'm realizing that couple may have forgotten to have dinner plates, for example, completely. I've had a situation where couple came in and they ordered a lot of beautiful decor. They ordered beautiful charger plates that would look very nice on pictures, but they had zero plates at all, just because they thought charger plates were actually serving plates,
Right.
And whenever I tell this story to other vendors who are not in decor, they also don't know. They have no idea what charger plate is. So it's not. I would say wedding planning is not a rocket science, right? But it is definitely very detail oriented, and you have to understand how some of those things work to make sure your event ends up flawless. So just forgetting some things, or not knowing, for example, we having a wedding coming up right now where we have a couple of photo booth options, and they would usually request specific space, specific tables to make sure that they set up correctly. And couples, in between all this mayhem of planning, interacting with their relatives, finalizing final guest list, they just forget those things. And if you don't have somebody to kind of review this and help, a lot of things crumble. You hear that say, oh, weddings without a hiccup, rarely happens. Well, that's because you need somebody who comes in and ties all the knots and kind of checks, okay, we have this, we have this, we have this. But if you don't have it, it can turn a little bit mayhemish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've seen. I've really appreciated having weddings with planners.
Yeah.
Because as the venue, a lot of times I get the questions, and from multiple people, I'll get, the mother of the bride, or, multiple people, multiple opinions. But just to have one point of contact that's what I really appreciated having you. And I've some other planners I've worked with, and it's just, I feel the stress of the day is way less,
Right.
A last couple I've had no planner, and, I felt like the bride and grooms, they were at work more than at their wedding. And then also having brides and grooms with the family will support, which is really nice. Some people have great support, some people don't. But again, it's like now your family's being put to work, and this is something that I'm seeing with weddings is you want this day to be so special and so memorable for your friends and your family and everybody, including yourself. And I really feel like the wedding planner is such an important part, because even though it's like, oh, it seems expensive and, oh, we can just plan it ourselves. Yeah, you could plan it yourselves. Yeah, you could do this. Yeah, you could do that. But the point is to have this wonderful event, this moment that's gone in a flash, that you're not having to work at. It's not your job.